There is a huge rumor spreading about Japan's citizenship rules, and people are saying the famous 5-year rule might be ending forever. Is it true? Will we really have to wait 10 long years now just to apply? There is so much noise out there, so today let's stop the guessing game. I'm going to break it down for you, plain and simple. Hey guys, Alan here from Gaijin World. A major Japanese newspaper called Mainichi Shimbun reported on December 5th that the government is seriously thinking about a big change. The report says they want to change the requirement from living here for 5 years to 10 years before you can become a citizen. It is written in the news, so it is serious, but we really need to understand what thinking about it actually means before we get scared. The proposal on the table is to double the wait time. They are suggesting that you might need to live in Japan for 10 years instead of just 5. Why? Because they want to make the rules for citizenship match the rules for getting a permanent resident visa. That is a very long time. That's basically a whole decade of your life. I know this is shocking news, especially for those of you who were almost there and planning to apply next year. It feels like you were about to cross the finish line and suddenly they moved it further away. This is just an idea right now. It is not a law yet. In Japan, making a new law takes a very long time. They have to talk about it in meetings, debate it, and vote on it. Nothing has officially changed today. If you go to the office tomorrow, the rule is still 5 years right now. So why do they want to change it? It seems strange, right? Here is the simple reason. Right now, it is actually faster to become a Japanese citizen, 5 years, than it is to get a permanent resident visa, 10 years. The government thinks that is weird and backward. They believe that becoming Japanese, getting the passport, should be the ultimate goal and the hardest thing to do, not a shortcut just to stay here. They want to fix this so the levels match. What they really want to see is that you are stable. They are looking for proof that you are deeply rooted here. They want to see 10 years of history, 10 years of you working, 10 years of paying your taxes on time, and 10 years of paying into the pension system. They want to be 100% sure that you can support yourself and your family without asking for help or money from the government before they hand you that Japanese passport. But let me tell you the honest truth. Even with the 5-year rule we have now, it is already extremely hard to get citizenship. It's not easy at all. They check your bank account, your savings, and your job stability very carefully. Even if you have lived here for 5 years, if you don't have savings or if you keep changing jobs, they probably wouldn't accept you anyway. So whether it is 5 years or 10 years, the standard for being stable is already very high. Now let's switch topics to the other big news. Unlike the citizenship rumor, this one is real and it is a law now. The government can now take away or revoke your permanent residency. This is scary for a lot of us because we used to think permanent meant forever no matter what. But now we know there are conditions. You have to keep being a good resident to keep it. A new law says the government can cancel your permanent residency if you purposefully don't pay your taxes or social insurance. Before this law, you usually only lost your visa if you committed a serious crime like drugs or violence. But now, not paying your bills like your residence tax or health insurance is just as dangerous. Your wallet is now part of your visa status. The most important word here is purposefully. Don't worry if you just forget to pay once or if you lose your job and genuinely can't pay for a few months. If it's an accident, you are probably okay. But if you have money, you are driving a nice car, eating out, and you choose not to pay your taxes, that is dangerous. They are looking for people who are cheating the system on purpose. There are almost 880,000 permanent residents living in Japan right now. And do you know how many usually lose their status? Only about 22 people a year. It is very, very rare. Most people are safe, but the government is sending a strong message to everyone. Pay your taxes, follow the rules and contribute to society or you might lose your spot. Okay, let's stop with the scary stuff for a minute. Getting a Japanese visa for your family and relatives is now much easier. No more headaches and stress dealing with random agencies. 5 new official visa application centers, JVAC, open across the Philippines since April 2025. They are in major cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao. This means you won't have to rely on those travel agencies that charge extra fees or lose your papers. You will be able to apply directly through these centers, which is safer, more professional, and better for everyone. And the best part, it will be so much faster. The goal is to process visas in just 5 to 7 working days. Do you remember the horror stories of waiting 1 or 2 months just for a tourist visa? That waiting game should be over. This is a huge improvement for us and our families who want to visit. Why are they doing this? Simple. Because so many Filipinos love Japan. Over 800,000 Filipinos visited Japan last year alone. The old system was just too slow and couldn't handle that many people. Japan wants tourists and they want our families to visit, so they are finally upgrading the system to make it easier for us. Let's quickly go back to the rules about losing your visa. Remember, it's not just about taxes. If you commit a crime and get sent to jail, even if it's a suspended sentence where you don't actually go to prison, you could lose your permanent residency. This includes things like stealing, shoplifting, or very bad car accidents. Please, drive carefully and stay out of trouble. Also, you should know that City Hall and the Immigration Bureau are talking to each other now. Their computers are connected. If you don't pay your residence tax at City Hall, they can report it directly to immigration. You can't hide your unpaid bills anymore when you go to renew your visa or check your status. I know you are worried about your family, but here is some good news. If the worst happens and you lose your permanent residency, your family's visa is usually safe. It doesn't automatically get cancelled. And usually, they won't kick you out of Japan immediately. They will likely just downgrade you to a different visa, like a long-term resident visa. So you can still stay, but with less freedom. So with all these changes and rumors, what should you actually do? Don't just sit there and worry. You need a plan. Here is my personal advice and strategy to keep you safe, secure, and ready for whatever happens in Japan. Stay calm. Don't believe everything you see on social media. People love to scare others to get views. Always check the official government website or listen to trusted channels like mine to get the real facts. Don't make life decisions based on panic. Second step, keep your papers organized. Save every single tax receipt, every pension slip, and every health insurance letter starting today. Do not throw them away. Whether you apply in 5 years or 10 years, having that physical proof that you paid everything is your best weapon to prove you are a good resident. Third step, be a part of your community. Don't just stay in your house. Join your local neighborhood association, help clean up the street on volunteer days, or join a local festival. Immigration wants to see that you are a good neighbor and that you fit in with Japanese society. It really helps your application. Here is a very important reminder. Japan does not allow you to be a citizen of two countries at the same time. If you decide to naturalize and become Japanese, you must give up your Filipino citizenship. This is a huge decision that affects things like owning land in the Philippines. Think very carefully before you do it. If you want to keep your Filipino passport and your heritage, getting permanent residency is still a great goal. It gives you stability, you can get loans for a house, and you don't have to renew your visa every year. Don't feel forced to become a citizen just because you are scared of the rumors. PR is still gold. Also, please follow the small rules. Things like traffic tickets, speeding, or even riding your bicycle while wearing headphones or holding an umbrella can cause problems. These things go on your record. Being a good resident means following the small laws too. Protect your visa by being careful. Financially, try to aim for earning at least 3 million yen a year if you are single. That is the unspoken standard for being stable in Japan. If you have a wife and kids, you need to earn more. If your salary is low right now, try to find a better job or learn new skills to raise your income before you apply. Finally, if your situation is complicated, maybe you missed some tax payments in the past or you had a traffic violation, don't guess. Ask an expert. Hire a professional scrivener, Gyosei Shoshi. Yes, it costs money, but it is an investment to protect your future life here. They can help fix your application. To summarize everything, the 10-year rule is just an idea right now, not a law. You can lose your permanent residency if you purposefully don't pay taxes, so just pay them. And getting visas for your family to visit is getting much easier and faster. Things are changing, but if you do the right thing, you will be okay. We are building a strong community here at Gaijin World. Share this video with your friends who are worried so they can calm down too. Let's help each other stay informed. If you have any questions, write a comment below. I read them and I'm here to help. Follow the rules, keep your papers organized, stay calm, and enjoy your amazing life here in Japan. We are in this together. Maraming salamat for watching. Stay safe and ganbate.